Alright, let's go, another attempt. We are getting absolutely smashed by Katago right now. But I think we are kind of losing to ourselves. The last time the double honey we did was pretty dumb. Now we have to strengthen this down somehow. But I know this position already. We will do something that we did last time, which is the small knights here. Kinda hoping that it doesn't get into co like last time, but I feel like it will. We'll do a double honey again this time, and we will have to. Should I do a double honey? I definitely want the wall towards the left side here. That's the entire reason I played the 3-4 in the first place. So now it's about what kind of continuation we make. You know, I like the double honey. We essentially get 3 corners, well, 2 corners and 1 in co. So white has pressure to do something. It's a similar variation we had to last time. So playing on towards this is essentially playing towards influence. Playing something like d3 gives us more territory, and we can also play something towards the top, not the small knights, I assume, because that is open for co-threats. Maybe something like d11 is what I remember the AI telling me from last time. But let's keep it more simple and cash out some territory here. We get approached, so we respond, right? My instinct is telling me just to play e11. This is not going to go into a co anymore. He will connect under. I will probably just let him take the right side here. I think trading this territory for this middle territory is totally fine. We can still push on d5, threaten a push, and then bend on e6 too to make this bigger. This is more influence based. Let's stick to more territory. So I think e11 sounds good. e11 and k8. K8 is more towards influence, so let's play e11. There's the invasion, and I'm just gonna give him the territory. The only disadvantage is that I think this is goatee for me. This is already connected, so he can immediately do something else. If I block on L4, no, I'm just gonna play K3 still instead. Do I have to respond to this? This leaves like a 6-point reduction. If I play something like E9, I think I'm threatening to bank like 4 points from the center. This is nothing yet, because he can threaten the push still on this side. The influence that I will build from n d5 into e6, how much territory would that build? I think that's also like 3 to 5 points. So yeah, I think this is the biggest. I think all right groups are rather comfortable. I can only get some center here essentially if I wanted to. I think this is endgame. Because I will still live even if he invades with the jump. I'm gonna play d5. I think it is center. Now we have a similar shape as we did in one of the last games, where these stones ran into liberty issues. But that game, c7 was played, so I couldn't attack this d6 stone as much. I think now the Hane is much stronger. We can Hane from top. I think he will have to run runs. What happens if he doesn't respond? e6. Play something else. I can get massive influence if he doesn't respond by d7, which almost cuts off this entire Moyu. And then I only need to worry about one side. So I think that's center for sure. Well, that's also center. Is d7 bigger, or is defending my 2... How many points is this? If I have black stones here, does this count as 4 points? Or is it still only 2 points? I think it's 4 points, right? This is like 10 points. It's more than 10 points, because once he runs, I lose this group in center, because I'm forced to defend. So I think we have to play M12 here instead of playing this. Because even after building this influence here, we still have 2 weak points, mainly 1 here, and we still haven't closed off the top space here. So we still have 2 open gates. He had it back. This is a similar situation as last time, right? No, not quite. We have 3 liberties. The Hane on d2 is about to come. So we definitely can't Hane back. It's a bad play. We have to think about our defense here first. I like f6, f5. Him getting the f6 play isn't that big. He gets center influence, but it doesn't mean anything. For me getting strong on the bottom might be more influential, as in making this actually properly without a weakness. It will be in Gote, but this won't have any weakness anymore. I guess the problem is that after the Atari on f6, he runs a bit into our territory. We connect. I think we should still be fine. If he Ataris me on f6, he owes the move to defend himself. He has 2 cutting points. So let's play c2 here. We connect. We connect again. I didn't consider that this was he didn't have to defend. I guess there's still some endgame play here, but we have to defend here. He's trying to build some center territory right now. This looks like a shape that was similar to the first game. Maybe I was supposed to react with c11 to the attachment play. Looks so natural to wanting to just play this. But I think we have to play b11 now. The Atari is going to come and we connect. He fixed his weakness, and I think we have to play f5 now. He keeps pushing. Let's go back a bit and take a look at the board. We still have moves like L4, F-center move, L4, F7, G6, B3. B3 seems small though. K2 defend. But this is Gote. This is Gote as well. The push here is center. And F7 doesn't really do anything. G6 is center, because I think he can't allow me to build more, right? But this will get very small if he pushes again on F11. E10 is also a play. Doesn't really achieve that much. He can just sacrifice the wrong stone, right? But this will cut off the right stone, right? Play here. No, he can connect it back up with F9. Let's keep this really stable and keep running here. And again, we need to make sure that these two are connected. The top is going to live for sure without any troubles now. The cut after one push, Hane, the cut on J11 becomes more threatening. I think connecting up here will be too expensive. We are going to be reduced too much. Better idea is to threaten to run out with this to the center and reduce his center territory here. So I'm aiming for J7, a nice jump here, or actually playing K8. I think extending the liberties of this group is quite important. Let's play K8. After jump, we play K2 first, or do we play H2 first? I think we do play H2 first. H2, he runs forward, I can... Yeah, I think H2 is the correct choice. I thought H2 was correct, but I kinda don't know what to do if he just plays G1. My problem is that I'm reading that if I play H2, he runs to G1. How do I cut him off? Like, if I play K2, the honey on k1 is coming, and they are connected below, and I can't cut them off, right? If I play j2, he connects, and this running stone, because he played g1, he has 2 liberties. If I play h2, he can also just bend on k2, right? I play g1, he connects from below and gets even more than the regular monkey jump. I feel really stupid. I can't figure it out. Oh, I should hide this. Didn't see it. Like last time. God, that's like a game-making mistake. If I let him run outside, I'm gonna lose a lot of points. I will try h2 here. I cannot read it out, sadly. If g1 is played, I don't know how to respond to it. I think we have to, Anna, because we don't have the good shape here. Think about the sequence too. K12, J12, cut. We are still fine here. Going to play J12 here. We still have ways to get out with this by playing B9. So until he connects with B9, we still have some plays. Will this get connected? That's also a troubling point. K12. Yes, this affects the right side. I'm thinking about playing J12, accepting the reduction here. Can also play K12. J12. Yeah, I think we are fine if we play J12. We will cut inside. We will play E12. He takes. Let's do that. Think about what he does. What if he plays J11? Then he defends the cutting point, and I will be forced to connect on K12. I think K12 is better. I'm not giving him the free center move of K11, which protects this cutting point. Oh no, G1 was played. I don't know how to respond to this. I think we play K2 first, then L5 because it's center. Then we have to contain this somehow. Yeah, we play L4 first. And we do have... I'm gonna play J2 here, it's still center. And now we have to think on how we are going to deal with this running group. How many points can it destroy? If I don't do anything, it will going to G3. 4 points. If it goes up by 1, it destroys 4 points. I think this is way too urgent. Because every time I play somewhere else, I'm forced to respawn back, right? It's going to be 4 points each time. I don't think that G6 will generate 4 points. I'm going to play G2 here. I didn't even think about the Diane right now. I thought he would just keep going on the first line. So it's even worse than I thought. Let's honey back on F3 here. Now we have to worry about this shape here. I don't know if I'm forced to play B13 still. I think I do. After the reduction here, it's a very tiny box shape, so I'm gonna do it. I think E2 is center, right? Not really, it's only 1 stone. Reducing a center here is important. Mine is already reduced. The double Atari on 7 is big. As in 1 Atari, but it's a co, right? Yeah. Don't know if I want a co. Connecting on F12 is big. I don't know how much value there is in running along. We would be essentially building 1, 2, 3. 3 points, that's not much. Well, 4 including the G4 stone. This isn't really a co because I take 2 stones. So L7 should be center, right? But how big is it? The 2 stones and the... I should have played L7 much sooner. There's B3 still as well. I think reducing the center here is important. If we don't, then he can play G8 and cash in. Not sure what we can do about the G8 play. This is going to be like 5 points. If I keep in mind the reduction I can do with E10. I don't think there's really any way for me to make territory with the top stones here for the center. I actually want to play a g8 myself. If he cuts me with h8, I hunt it from below, h7. He extends, I connect, plays g7 and disconnects me. Wait. Connect. No, he doesn't need to play anything. I'm already disconnected after that. He can just play h6. Can he? Yes, I think it will work. It's risky, but I think I'm losing after this. So let's play g8. Let's protect the weak point here. This affects my reading on the 2-space jump because it went up to here. Yeah, we have to play something to enhance this 2-space jump to make it connected. I think K7 is good. It enables me to play L7 again. And it protects the 2-space jump. My instinct is to just pull back onto h8 instead of going on g7 or g9 because I will have a bad shape. It's gonna be to have some arty on the side, right? Yeah, let's just pull back. We need to defend this. He takes e13 is big, but it's not required to live, I think. e10 is still big. If he doesn't respond, I keep running. He blocks. No, I would take. I guess this isn't that big. It is like 3 points, maybe. This is like 2 points or something. This isn't really big. He can't really extend more because of his liberty issues. He would need to connect. I play e2, so this is like 1 point, I think. This is 2 points. g5 is enabling me to get 1, 2, 3, 5 points, right? Converting this into points is going to be kind of impossible. This g7 center. If I play g7, he doesn't connect. I go in. h6. Yes, that is center. That would be quite a bit of points, actually. Maybe I should have played g7 instead of playing h8. Let's play this first. I think we have to play g5 now. Or is it h6? Letting it run into my bottom and then aiming to convert with k6 could be also a play. But once I play h6, he will start running from the other side, right? k6. Instead of running along, we could play h5 and kinda net him. So it lose me 3 points on the bottom, but gain me 1 point on the right. In addition, in comparison to just running here. Playing h6 does create 2 points on the top too. I think h6 is better. I only have to be careful that nothing happens here. No, this is dangerous. I can be cut. These 2 groups can be cut if I do that. So let's just run normally. I want to keep my points here. Fix the weakness on top. Playing here is not going to generate me any more points. This is 2 points. This is like 1 point is what we have established. We can play d1. g9 is also a play, but it's not that big. Because this fallout threat is only 1 point. I think this is the next biggest thing, L6. L7, I mean. For k6 I need 2 plays, and it wouldn't generate me any points. So going for this group might be the best thing that I can do right now. Seems like that was bigger. Yeah. But it isn't center, so I'm still going to go for it. This is now 1 point in goatee. For this I need 2 points. We have g9 in center, right? Yeah, it's like a low center. And n9 can still be played too. Although I have to be careful with the liberties here when I do endgame plays. J13 is still a play too, for more corner territory here. I guess it would be J12. No, J13 is better. E13 is 1 point. What was it? 2 points. I think it's 2 points. No, I don't think it's 2 points. I think it's like 1 point or a half a point. I think it's half a point. I'm gonna push here. This is threatening to create 1 point here. Yeah, it's half a point, right? Because I don't get anything from it. This is probably also half a point. I think this is threatening. If I play, if he doesn't block it, I destroy this entire thing, which is 3 points. I think I can create 1 point from this if he doesn't respond to it. Well, even more points because of J6. These will now each create 1 point, right? Not really, because he can always push on the other side. If I play here, pushes here, I need to defend here. I think J12 is the next best play. Threatening to get 1 point here. Oh, he played there. Ah, yeah. Makes sense. Because if I block him off from one side, he's gonna connect from the other. Well, I'm just gonna connect here and accept that loss. Ah, we have some endgame on the top left too. Gotta make sure I don't die. This is 1 eye, and I'm good. We need to block here, center. These stones are in trouble. He can cut me. Yeah, that's why it's in trouble. And we need to connect. I don't think we need to defend here. I think this and this is the same value, right? So it was kind of dumb to play J12. Don't know if this or this has more value. I think he has more core threats, but it doesn't matter, right? I don't know what's more value. Can still play on the right side too. Gonna play here first. Block. Can we play here? We have this play too. Let's count liberties before we play anything here. 1. Nah, we are fine. This is 1 point for him if he plays here. This is also 1 point. This might be center. If I play here and then push, I'm essentially breaking 2 points with this, right? Let's do this. And now we block here. Now the neutral points, there are quite a bit. I'll just fill from here. Is there anything left? No, I don't see anything anymore. 1 by 6.5 points. The bottom reduction was the issue, I think. I thought I would be able to contain the monkey jump way more, but it ended up being way worse. Let's look at analysis. My opening was better. Mid-game was terrible. Mid-game and end-game was terrible. Let's look at some key mistakes. Yeah, the AI really doesn't like the small knights here on the 13 by 13 for the Komoku. Or the 3-4, I mean. So the AI is saying that not responding to this was correct too, though. Yeah, I'm happy that my thinking is still correct till now. Huh, they wanted an inside play. I thought about it too. I see we are threatening the bottom corner. Is that what we're going for? Let's see. I don't quite understand this. Aren't these stones dead? Oh, we still have 2 liberties, I see. It seems like my response up on the top was still correct. Yeah, seems like it's a normal shape, okay. And there's my first big mistake. It makes a lot of sense too. I guess it makes a lot of sense in hindsight, because I didn't think the reduction here would be so big. So I thought that building for this side below would be actually quite big, but it turned out it wasn't that big. So running to the center with this group and creating this moyo would have been way bigger. Even if they pushed from below, could have still contained it. And it wasn't that many points anyway, right? Yeah, I think I get it, yeah. After we had the monkey jump open here, we should have played for the top side. It was more stable. But the top side could have been reduced too, like this. Yeah, but it's still bigger than the bottom side could have been. I wasn't so sure about that one. They wanted me to run more on the third line and connect up. I guess, yeah, I guess the points I had to make in order to save this was a big loss for sure, right? I had there were a lot of center moves from me not responding, but I was worried about the center here. I guess I'm still in center right now. And then the monkey jump. How should I have responded? J2. I did not see that before. Let's see what happens here. This makes a lot of sense. G1. I was worried about playing G1, but makes a lot of sense. The G2 doesn't work because we can then cut and Atari at the same time. And if he takes my stone, we just disconnect. Yeah, responding to that, I didn't see the top right RG. I thought too late. Taking this down so that I didn't have to play BU13 was also... I thought about it, but I missed the timing. Yeah, I seems like I played too much towards the bottom side. It was kind of hard for me to evaluate how much pointless it was. I don't really know why this is possible. Oh, I see. I could have... the push was really good. Way better than I read it out. I guess no, it wasn't. I read it out like this. He would block, and the one stone wouldn't be that big. Why is it still even worth taking? I see. The value is not for the top. It's to create RG in order to get into the center. Seems like I would have been totally fine on the top side too. Even with that shape. Yeah, it makes sense. I have 2 vital points. The value of my move here on G8 seems to fluctuate a lot for the AI. Why was this so big? Yeah, this was clearly too slow. I don't even know what I thought about with this move. Since I still had the weakness on the top side. Yeah, I remember. I wanted to protect the 2-stone extension here. Yeah, I've read out that I can be cut here. This is not what I have seen. I did not see that my connection here would be a peep at the same time. Yeah, we have to pay attention to peeps while reading. Disconnection points. This was another large mistake. Yeah, but I've seen it myself. I played this move later anyway. This was a clear mistake. That makes sense too. Since we evaluated this to be like 1 point. Corner here is probably like 2 points or something. I guess that makes sense. It prevents the Mia situation I had. afterwards, after I played this. I'm gonna... Now it was me to play either of these. I guess it's all 0 points though, so it doesn't really make a difference. Yeah, I think it was pretty good. We didn't die. Didn't get heavily disconnected. We did get disconnected on the top, but it was kind of planned or intentional. Yeah, I think it was pretty good.